ओम ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अचिंत्य व्यक्त रूपाय निर्गुणाय गुणात्मने समस्त जगदाधार मूर्तये ब्रह्मणे नमः। So in the last class we were discussing about Ashtanga Namaskar. So where द्रव्याम पद्भ्याम च जानभ्याम से पुरसा शिरसा दृशा मनसा वचसा से प्रणाम्योष्ठांग उच्यते इति। So while discussing this, both hands, legs, and of course thighs, head, and of course your mind and speech, put together that when a person is completely surrendered, that is what is called Ashtanga Namaskar. And here also says, look, suppose the Guru is not available in front of you, then how to do that? So he says, look, if the Guru is not available to you, either physically staying outside or is no more. So here he says, look, Tassi Dise Satatam Anjali Resham Itya Prakshipyatam Mukha Ite Madhureihi Prasuneihi Chakarti Yatra Bhagavan Guru Chakravarti Vishvasthiti Pralaya Nataka Nitya Sakshi. So he says, look, the person who is Guru is Bhagavan. So Bhaga Yasya Asti. So Bhaga means the one who is having different types of Bhagas, Aishwaryaji. That's why we divide people into 4 categories. Especially with reference to this, we can see, you can understand this point between this Siddhi and Jnana. So the first category is neither they have any bhava, any accomplishment, any siddhi, nor they have jnana. So this sort of people are very common people. And these people are, this is my addition, good, they can grow or they can destroy themselves. So this can be my beginning, but this will not be my end. But if I start adopting this method, this avastha, then I will never improve. I will start criticizing anybody and everything. That's why those who are always in this stage, they always criticize others. They are critical of others. And of course, because they are critical of themselves, that's why they are critical of others. Now, between this siddhi and jnana, there is no siddhi, no jnana. Now, second category we say, the person is having siddhi but not jnana. Means the person is having accomplishment, the person is having power, person is having different type of, the let us say miraculous power, but not knowledge. So that category, what happens most of the time, they use their power for establishing oneself. So that's why most of the time power is misused. That's why there are gurus that those who are mainly popular, those who are able to do some miraculous power, whether it is vibhuti, because my hand was like this, vibhuti, okay? Or like yesterday, I had been to one place. So this is the introduction they give, first introduction is what? Yes, like, as though all these Swamijis are problem solver. So like a tablet, you can take a tablet. So all your headache is gone. If not one tablet, take one more tablet. So chapter is closed. So this Swami is like problem solving tablet. So somebody was introducing me that way. I said, please stop this sort of introduction. Okay? In fact, I was not quite happy there. I had to talk against so-called human rights. In fact, I must share, that's why I put in the Facebook too. Those people who are weak, they talk about rights. A strong person never talks about rights. Any activist, basically, they are driven by their weaknesses or with their agenda. Whether it is a personal agenda or it is a political agenda without awareness. As you know, best example I give this Greenpeace movement that happened all over the world. You must know this background. Why this Greenpeace started? It was started from Australia. Why it started? Because Australian government found money all over the world so that they can sell their coals all over the world. Because they know after 30, 50 years, coal has no value, will not have any value. So to sell their things, the other country must protect their landscape. But Australian coal can come and create a mess in a thermal plant, whatnot. So the whole movement was Greenpeace movement was pumped by whom? By Australian government. Like Bangladesh issue. One person is pumping money. So when you look at, so where are the human activists? Where is the Human Rights Commission in Bangladesh? In Syria? In Ukraine? You understand what I'm trying to highlight this point? So remember this point. Whoever, maybe you are activist. Any activist basically is a weak person. Yesterday I had to point out this point. Means indirectly you guys are weak people. And you all are driven by your agenda. Knowingly or unknowingly. It's very sad part. In fact, I had to bring this point, just I'm going a little away from my topic today. Because, please understand, I gave this example which we have heard from our childhood so that they can relate here. There was a lazy person, but that I pray God and proud God will give me a boon, appear and give me a boon so that I don't have to do anything in my life, so that my life is taken care. Need prayer, nothing happened. He said, maybe I need to go to jungle. If I pray in the jungle, then God will appear easily because he has heard a lot of stories, okay? Then he saw a lot of things, animals, what to do. Then he climbed up the tree, did some prayer with fear. Nothing happened. He got so angry. God, you are really not kind. The story goes further that, like towards afternoon, he discovered a lion tried to, you know, catch one deer and did whatever wanted. Then after that, ate, left something. And inside one hole somewhere hiding one jackal that too, physically that both the legs, hind legs were broken. That jackal somehow crawled and came and ate leftover. Seeing that, this man said, God, look, you are so kind to give food through the lion to a jackal that too doesn't have two legs, hind legs. And I am such a person. Are you not supposed to be kind and appear in front of me and bless me? That time, the voice comes. Hey, look, why can't you live like a lion? Why do you want to live like a jackal? So also all the activists, they live the life of a jackal. However, why I am highlighting this point? Every activist must spend time to educate people about their responsibility, not about the rights. When you start educating about responsibility and consequences of it, so that you allow the people to live with dignity, that is called dignity. Taking, not demanding your rights, but doing your responsibility. This is called teaching. And what is my responsibility is your right. What is your responsibility is my right. In a house also you can see. What is parents' responsibility is children's right. Whatever children's responsibility, parents' right. So we should talk about responsibility and consequences, not demanding rights. And only weak people talk about rights. That's why all this human rights day, this right day, that rights day, I'm telling you openly, something is wrong with them. They need to go to some other place. I will not use this word, okay? Because so that the way I spoke, so that they will not call me next time, and I really wish not to be. So I'll record this clip. I'm planning to send this clip to the concerned person, okay? So that chapter is closed. It's really waste of time. And another thing also, this is like Rotary Club, or we say, we have very beautiful way of saying, So in the marriage of what? Camels. Postranam vivahe ganam gayanti gadhara gadharva. We have a beautiful, okay? So when this marriage of a camel, now who starts singing? Donkeys start singing, okay? And what happens? While singing, what he says, the donkey says, look, oh, Rupa, what a beautiful body you have. What a look, wow. So in reciprocation, what the camel has to say? Oh, dhvanihi iti. What a beautiful voice you have. And I am not telling you jokes. In the name of this activist and all these things, because nobody comes for meeting, so you need minimum 50, 100 people. How to get 50, 100 people? This is a new trend now. I was shocked. I was tired of signing certificates, giving the trophies, okay? Because some 20, 30 people to be, giving award. I asked, what is this nonsense going on? Somebody told me openly. Because when we give 20, 30 people award, so each one will come at least 1 or 2 people. So minimum 60, 70 people we got crowd because of the award. Then I told very shamelessly, because where the meeting was there, just 100 meters away, thousands of people were sitting on the road for asking some demands to be fulfilled with the government. I said, you could have paid some 50 rupees, 100 rupees. They could have come or half an hour, 1 hour, sit here and have good food and go back. They have to just sit it here. What is there? I had a good time, okay, yesterday. However, let us not get into. yoga path. So the teaching makes you to take responsibility, not demanding or asking for rights. For this, I stage nothing else. And here, doing this Ashtanga Namaskar says beautifully, Tasya Dise Satatam Anjali Resa Nityam. So if the teacher is not available in front, so you need to do namaskaram to the Guru. And who is Guru? Here says Bhagavan. From there I stretched all this. The one who is having the fourth category. What is that? Okay, I stretch. Second category was with first category without siddhi, without gyan. Second category comes what? That the person is having siddhi, no gyan. Third category is gyan, but not siddhi. And the fourth category is both jnanam and siddhi, both. So that guru, because these two category, last two category can be guru. One who is having jnanam, no siddhi, is guru. Also the one who is having what? Both jnanam and siddhi. But unfortunately, the second category, those who have got siddhi, no jnanam, they are more popular, they are more accepted nowadays. Because they exhibit siddhi. They market their siddhi. How? He says, look, that is a Bhagavan. Because of siddhi, this guru, what happened? And again, what is his? He says, look, he is a person, he is a sakshi, nitya sakshi. That's why Jnana comes. So nitya sakshi means the one keeps witnessing eternally. It doesn't evolve, but starts witnessing what? Vishvasthiti pralaya nataka. So when you see a drama, you are not actor, actress, and of course you are not a director either. Because sometimes directors don't act, but they direct, okay? Who are you to be director here? You are just witnessing. And nobody is playing in the drama. You are just outsider. How you look at? One fellow comes, goes, that, this. Suppose there is something wrong, you cry. If that thing happens, something happens good, you clap. You just keep witnessing. And here he says, look, in this Nataka, this drama, in this Vishwa, now there is Titi Pralaya. So this there is existence also comes to an end. So in this, now the teacher is a witnessing person. And of course, always is out. Now to that person, you need to, what you need to do here? That do namaskar in which direction he lives. That's why technically those who like look at, we look at sometimes even if Guru passes away. So sometimes we do go to Guru's Samadhi place. So symbolically or Vrindavana. Just to Vrindavana means even if suppose Guru's Samadhi is not there, so something will be kept in that. So that's called Guru Vrindavana. So that place we go there. So just to pay a respect so that we keep in touch. So culturally it is being practiced. So that means to understand that look, I am always tuned with that Guru, with the teaching of the Guru. Because without getting tuned with the Guru, we cannot get tuned with the teaching either. That's why if you look at Ramayana, Hanuman, who was Hanuman? Hanuman was not ordinary person, remember? As a child, he could fly and went to sun. And not only went to sun, he ate salad. He managed. And what sort of siddhi he had? Amazing siddhi. Then who is salad later on? He went, approached, begged Surya, "Hey Bhagavan, be my teacher." Surya said, "I cannot because I keep moving. I keep traveling, no problem. I'll also travel along with you." So the teaching was being given in a travel mode, okay? And Hanuman did it. Hanuman was a Gyani. He's a Gyani Purusa. You can see everywhere he was very calm, quiet, everything. First he had Siddhi and he got Jnana. But if you observe the point here is, how for him everything was Ramamaya iti. Because even though he understood everything is Rama, but he was in close proximity of Rama. That is to be learned from this Ramayana. How that devotion Hanuman had for Rama. Even though he was a prince, he did not go back to his kingdom to take care of his kingdom. Enough. I have done enough of things. Now I have to take care of myself, my family, my kingdom. You understand? In fact, till today, we all remember. In fact, we say, wherever there is Ram, there has to be Hanuman. Without Hanuman's presence, there is no Rama. In fact, the moment you call Rama, there has to be Hanuman. And also, it is believed, people also see sometimes, still he is alive because he is one of the Chiranjeevi. So when we look at these aspects, how Hanuman could see in everything as Rama. So here the same thing being highlighted. So the Sishya, the disciple, sees everything as Guru. Continuing. अभ्यस्ते किमु दीर्घकाल विमलैर्व्याधि प्रदे दुष्करैः प्राणायाम सते अनेक करेन्दुर्दुःखात्मके दुर्जनी दुर्जयैः यस्मिन्नभ्युद्दिने विनश्यति बलि वायु स्वयं तत्क्षणा प्राप्तुं तत्सहज स्वभावमनिशं सेवेते चैकं गुरुम्. Says, look, the Guru grace can take care of anything you want. Because if you are going through any tough situation, the Guru Seva takes care of all sort of issues of one's own life. And he says, look, even if a person goes through painful, that too long, dirghakala, and of course, he says, look how it happens is abhyetehi, the person who is practicing dirghakalam vimalehi vyadhi paduskerehi pranayama satehi aneka karandyur dukhatmaka durjayi. Because when a person especially practices pranayama, that took for a long time, anek kalam, and of course with a lot of doubts, with the painful situations. And of course, when you are practicing pranayama, if you are not practicing properly, also it will create a lot of side effects too. That's why any sadhana If it is not done carefully, it will have side effect. I can give you a beautiful example. Many great Swamijis, sadhus, especially when they stay in Himalayas and they overdo their practices. After sometimes they have very complicated disease. You cannot think of, because body has its own limitations. You cannot stress too much. Okay, when you are young, you can stress, but when age goes, you are out. You cannot stress too much. You have to understand. So here it says, look, with all these things, remember, you may or may not get what you are looking in your life. But when there is Guru's grace, and of course this Guru's grace comes with the Seva, Sevete Chaikam Guru Iti. And by Guru Seva, it becomes what? Very nicely he says, Sahaja Subhavam Iti. It becomes very easy, is very comfortable, quicker, and effective too. And in short, everything is being taken care. Let us read. Jnanam vina mukti padam labhyate guru bhaktitah guru prasadato nanyat sadhanam guru margina. Says, look, all of us we know, bina jnanam mukti padam na labhyate. So that means what? Without jnanam, mukti is not attained. It's difficult to get mukti. But here it says, look, how is jnana vina mukti padam nalabhyate. Now he says, look, guru bhakti taha. So only, he puts it very carefully, that only here, if a person has a devotion towards the Guru and Guru prasadataha. So by the grace of the teacher, no anyat sadhanam Guru margina iti. He says, look, those who are in the path of Guru teaching, for them other sadhanas are not required. That's why in those days, in Gurukulam especially, everything was being designed by the Guru. Go to jungle, you know the story goes, the person comes, I want to study under you. So the Guru, in whichever mood is there, so suddenly sees the cow is moving around, it's my person, okay? So now says, look, hey, look, take the cow, just take 10 cow. When it becomes 100, come back. Then you can say it is exploitation. The Guru exploited me. The Guru manipulated me, because manipulation is a psychological word, exploitation is a critical word, okay? So Guru manipulated me, Guru exploited me, Guru did this, Guru did that. Good, thank you. But behind this, there is enough of story. This is the incidents that happened in different Gurukulas. We know this. Because it shows the commitment to make the 10 cows into 1,000. How many years? It's not that only you do it, you have to take care every day and bring it back, milk, take and give the milk, again take care. In the process, the maturity that you have get, you get. That is called growth. Remember, attending class or having information sometimes is more dangerous than not attending class knowing anything. It is all about my maturity. Because my maturity makes me to enjoy my life, not the information that I have. Can you see this point? Because most of the time my information pushes me to trouble. If I don't know something, is always better. If I know things properly, also absolutely no proper problem. I know halfway. That is the problem here. So this is Guru Margina. The problem is that's why. This Googling was not allowed. You understand? Like I can give you a small example with this. I'll stop it. This is the present generation. So with due respect to somebody, somebody gives the name to someone. So when parents are saying, hey, look, this name is not a good name, they don't care, they don't bother. But because they believe in Google, okay? Because they say, look, we are Googling, look, this is what. They don't bother, they don't care. Suppose if you manage to give some YouTube, somebody talks something, oh, this is not a good name, and they believe it, they accept it. Your father was saying, your mother was saying, you don't accept, but third party talks something on YouTube, you believe in it. To this sort of generation, this sort of mind, what can you say? Better, even though your children, okay? Which is painful. Other than that, you cannot do much. So when this can happen with your children, what to talk of student, okay? More of it we'll see. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, all of you.